Right, doing a bit of a test here in some ways because haven't really done any streaming live at all, and certainly not on YouTube that much. Do a little bit on other social media, so we're gonna see how this goes. I don't know what the orientation is doing because, I say, this is all a new test at the moment. But let's take you through what we're going to talk about today. So you might be watching this live, possibly. You might most possibly be watching it afterwards. So this is the Evercade. It's a fairly new console that's come out probably in the last few months. We've had our hands on it quite a bit, and thought we'd show you two new cartridges that we've just had through recently. Shown a little bit of this on social media, but not so much on YouTube. So going to give you a bit of a taster. Just before I get into the games, I'm going to show you the actual console if you haven't seen it before. Here it is. It's a handheld console. You can see the design of it, the size of it. Probably show you a Game and Watch to give you a sort of scale. So it's fairly small, but not anywhere near an Atari Lynx. Probably like a little, a little bigger than obviously our Game and Watch here, but smaller than a Game Gear. I haven't got the exact dimensions, but if you just Google Evercade, that will give you everything that wise. I guess the twist of this console is the fact that it's got physical cartridges, and this is I'm going to show you a bit of this, the Oliver Twins collection, and I've currently got in there at the moment this one here, which is the Xeno Crisis by Bitmap Bureau, and Tanglewood, which is a great game as well. So I'm going to take you through a bit of that. So talk about briefly a bit more about the console. This I think this is the only design they've got at the moment. This kind of retro red and white, which is quite nice. Feels like a kind of car from the 80s, Sierra Cosworth maybe. So the way it works, you just literally put the cartridge in there, slot it in, and then you've got your power button, and you've got your charge. Actually, that's HDMI rather. So you can actually export it to a HDMI into your TV, and then you've got the volume. Just to demonstrate, I'm going to get into the games a bit, but I'm going to show you this if you haven't seen it. And then obviously you've got your charge point here, and you've also got a headphone slot. There's a menu, select, start, D-pad, and then there's your kind of buttons for control. There's the power. It's actually held its power pretty good. I think I've only charged it once, and I have played it a fair bit, so I don't know what the exact battery life on it, but my guess is it's into a few hours already, so not too shabby. There's your speaker points, left and right, and the menu. So I'll show you the menu. So you've got the screen ratio, brightness, audio, language, and that's about it. Obviously audio on and off, got it on high at the moment, and yeah, there you go. 2 games on this one. There are other games available, and there's more coming out. There's a Lynx collection that's coming out, which I'm really looking forward to. I'm a huge Lynx fan. Let's just deviate slightly. I'll just show you some of my Lynx games. I haven't bought any for quite a while, actually, I must admit. Most of my Lynx collection comes from a long time ago. But I absolutely adore the Atari Lynx. So slightly deviation, but I just wanted to sort of show this because there's some of my Lynx stuff there. There's more in the top, but if they fall out, I'll never pick them up again. But I'll show you this because this is kind of interesting. I do tend to digress from the theme, but there's a Lynx cartridge and there's the Evercade cartridge. So in kind of comparison, rather, you can see the thickness, the size of this. So it's a little bit smaller than a Lynx cartridge, but as I say, they're doing a Lynx collection, which can't wait to get my hands on. And do love the physical cartridges, guys, I have to say. It's my thing. I'll show you a Game Boy cart as well against it. Again, it's good to see the comparison. So there's a Tetris. It's got this kind of curved bit, so you can slot it in. Obviously, the Game Boy was just as is. There's no kind of curves to it, but the Lynx had that little edge to it as well, so you could get it in the console. Here's one of the consoles. Remember the old Lynx? There you go. There's a bit of comparison for you. So there's Lynx Mark II. Let me just fish out here the old bad boy Lynx Mark 1. So you can see it's a lot smaller than the Lynx Mark 1 because that was just a Wonder Beast. But the screen is a lot bigger on the Evercade, which is interesting. And even there you can see the screen is a lot bigger. So what else? I do think it's quite interesting, these comparative kind of things. What other things have I got lying about that I can show you? Ah, that's a good one. A Switch. You can see it in relation to a Switch. I think the width of it, it's not too far out. It's a little bit width, height, whatever depth you want to call it. But there it is with a Switch. If you haven't seen it before, just to give you an idea of the actual scale. I think when you show it against any product really, against, yeah, you can put it against an apple or a banana or whatever, but I think it's a bit more fun to put it against actual gaming products. It gives us a bit more relevance because it's obviously what we do. So I want to show you, I'll tell you what I'm going to do, just take you through a couple of these games. So Tanglewood, if you haven't played it, it's a fantastic game. It's by Big Evil Corp. Matt, who I've met I think a couple of times now actually. He did this on his own. It's pretty fantastic. Labour of love game by Matt. And it's great to see it on other formats. Hear the music. Very cool music. Maybe I didn't. Let's go back. Let's try and hold it to. I say this is all quite new for me, streaming live. Let's go for a new game. I'm not going to go into massive detail. There's lots of gameplay videos kicking around. Just want to show you live some gameplay of Tanglewood. I say back into the beginning, I've got 2 cartridges here. I just want to show off. I'll probably just show you the intro on this actually. Like I say, there's plenty of gameplay videos already. See my head peeking in there in the reflection. The light's going a bit strange as well. I've got some sun popping in. Sorry about this. Hopefully that will get better. Okay. Come on, little fella. Wake up. Right. There he is. Great character design. I love that. I mean, now it means nothing probably, but the sound of water and water splashing was pretty immense at the time. I remember when Starglider came out and we had digitised speech, everybody crowding around it, and it was pretty exciting times. So in terms of getting up, if I remember rightly, that's how you kind of get up. The idea is to progress through the game. You're collecting all these kind of secrets, which I'll kind of show you a little bit of. Can you hear that, hopefully? I think next time I'll have the laptop set up so I can see the comments. Sorry, I haven't, not interacting so well. This is the first time I've done this, so you'll have to bear with me. I don't know how it's going to come out at the end. Just scaling about again. I'm going to get out of this now, so you go back to menu and you quit the game. Okay. Oh. Sorry, I pressed the B exit button rather than the A. I'm going to show you a bit of Xenocrisis. So this is a pretty cool game if you haven't played it, by the guys at Bitmap Bureau. There you go, their logo flashes up there, just as I say it. English. Some cool intros to this game, I have to say. The sound on this is awesome as well. So this is in a kind of its Mega Drive, I suppose. The Genesis is the nod to. Great game. If you get a chance to play this on the Mega Drive, there's various other formats I've got it in. But say, got it on the Evercade here. Love this game. So basically, you're using the buttons to shoot in a certain direction. At first, I must admit, I was like, oh, this is going to be a bit, samey. But as you progress through the game, a lot of skills involved, switching from up, down, left and right. And obviously the bosses are awesome in this. You get cool weapons. Highly recommend this game. It's a cool soundtrack to it as well. I've got that on LP. And if you didn't know it already, Henk and Mike and the team at Bitmap Bureau also making a game called Battle Axe. Beautifully drawn, just like this. Amazing pixel art and fast and furious gameplay. But yeah, this is a great game, Xenocrisis. I could play this for quite a long time. It's a nice stress relief game as well. Just got to get some ammo, haven't I? Look, there you go. Just the talking and playing thing I haven't quite mastered yet. As I say, my excuse is I don't ever go live like this, so it's a new thing for me. I thought I'd try it out today. Quite enjoying it so far. As I say, next time I think I'll be a bit more prepared. Got my Sunday lunch to eat fairly soon, so I can't hang around too long. But yeah, great game, Xenocrisis. Right, so important fact with the Evercade, a bit like most consoles, when it's running, don't pull the cartridge out, yeah, because you're going to bust it. It probably might survive, but wouldn't recommend it. So, cart out, and where is it? Cart out, and where did I put it? It's in the links box. I lost it there for a minute. Right, okay. Oh, the comments are coming up now. Great game, yeah, thank you. How is it with the lack of twin sticks? To be honest, it's funny actually. This came up yesterday when I was playing this. And playing Super Mario was a bit tricky at first, like this way, but after a little few plays of it, I kind of got the hang of it. It's just a different style of play, I guess. And the same with this. You just, if you're a regular person who plays games, I think you can switch quite easily from one to the next. And I suppose I like a bit of variety. And again, this just gives me another way of playing these games. So. God, I love Dizzy was a great game when I was a kid. Played it on the ZX Spectrum. I played the Commodore 64 Amstrad versions. Weirdly, if you don't mind just waiting there. All very live, this. This is my Atari ST collection, funnily enough. So think about in terms of years. I mean, this must be 30, 25 years old. And there it is. There's the disc. See that? There you go. I'll give you. I do like doing these comparison things. There's the discs, and there's an Evercade cartridge, and that's playing off that. Can you believe it? And we're still playing these games today. It makes me feel good, really. So I'll leave that in the background while we're playing Dizzy. Here he is. Right. I'm going to do very poorly here. I wonder if Andrew and Philip are watching live. You never know. Should tag them in, really. As I say, this is the first time I've gone live on YouTube. I'm actually enjoying it. I do need to head off shortly, which is a shame. I will check in on this again, though. I was talking away there and I completely died. Yeah, I've got a few other things to show off. Quite excited, actually, to do that. I think weekends might be the way to go, just because of timing, but we'll see how we go. Oh, thanks. Thanks for that. I'll try and go live again. So this is all very new to me, but I figure it might be a new way of just getting stuff out there, because I don't really have the time to edit videos, if I'm honest. I'd love to. I've tried it. I tried a bit yesterday and it was pretty tough. But I'm going to try and go back to it again. Right, I'm going to come out of that. And because I want to show you the... press A. I want to show you the games on this. So you've got Treasure Island Dizzy, Wonderland Dizzy. You've got BMX Simulator, which is actually really hard. So yeah, it's pretty tough, that. And you've got Dizzy the Adventurer. You've got Dream World Poggy? The Fantastic Adventures of Dizzy, which is a cool game to play. So I think that might be on this one as well. You've got Fire Hawk, which is a kind of helicopter shoot 'em up. You've got Go Dizzy Go, and you've got Mystery World Dizzy, and Panic Dizzy, and Super Robin Hood. And it's a lot of games on this, so not too bad. I'm not going to play BMX Simulator because I am terrible at it, and yeah, I might just come back to that another time. Might just go into this one here, actually. Let's press, I think it's A button to get into there. Cool to see that old school Codemasters logo. Reminds me of a lot of classic sort of 199 games of the time. Might be nice to show those off again. Hope you appreciate it. I'm trying to sort of tie in the old to the new, because this is new. I mean, it's quite crazy, really, when you think about it, that these games are getting made on physical media. I think I can do this after this live. I'll put a link to Evercade below. But if you just Google Evercade and the guys there, you can see the product. A lot of YouTube videos. I think, yeah, they've got more coming up as well in the coming months. You can sign up and all that sort of thing for their website, and they'll keep you up to date. So I'm going to finish up very shortly, coming up to about 20 minutes now. Hope you've enjoyed this live thing. It's all a bit new for me, and I'll give it a go another time. What I might do actually is just on, in fact, on the comments below here, just tell me what you would like to see in the future. Any tips? I say definitely not an expert at all. Let me know what you'd like me to do. In terms of seeing stuff, lighting, anything. I'm open to suggestions, and I'll also ask on social media as well. And yeah, let's do this again. Why not? Like to interact a bit more out there. We're all obviously in lockdown. When you see this, you never know. In the future, it might not be on lockdown, but either way, let's kind of talk about this product a bit more, and others really. Seems like a few people in the comments are a big fan of this, so it's interesting to know. I wonder what games you particularly are into. It'd be good to know what ones. Don't know what I'm doing here. I want to get out of the room. Right, I'm going to finish up. Hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you out there on the interweb.